welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss maturity number 6. So this maturity number is one of the better maturity numbers to have, just because 6, like always in numerology, is pretty much the best luck number. We're also going to go over 33 as a master number today as well. So just to give a little recap, the maturity number is just the equation of your life path plus expression number put together. And then you get the maturity number. In order to have 33 as a maturity number, you'd have to have 11 or 22 as a life path or a destiny number, just to save you guys the math. So if you don't have either of those, then you definitely don't have a maturity number of 33. So let's begin. So with the maturity number of 6, there's a lot of good benefits to it. The good benefits are that you may inherit a lot of good money from family or maybe a very close friend. Also through marriage, you might have very good companionships that give you a lot of just profitable means, meaning like maybe the person you marry might offer you a good business, or they may even just take care of you in general, depending on what your situation may be. We're all individuals, everybody's different. But the 6 does bring pretty much a very positive second half of your life when it's a maturity number especially. So it kind of just makes things happen that it seems like the universe is just on your side, like stars are aligned. So it's a really, really good one to have. It can still come in different ways though. Another example of that would be if, let's say, you don't have the best family, it may do things to make you maybe end up in a divorce. If you're a kid, maybe get kicked out. Things like that could happen as well. I wouldn't really say a kid because maturity numbers don't really come to children, but I would say like, I mean a kid as in your 20s, late 20s, early 30s. And then maybe you have like a bit of a strife with your family and something happens and you end up moving in with somebody else or moving to a new place. And then in turn you meet new people who you're going to call your friends and maybe one day family. That might be the 6 at work. So sometimes the positive things that happen to you, even with this number, isn't necessarily positive at first because it has everything to do with harmonious relationships. So you have to understand the polarity of that. If you're in a very toxic place in your life and you feel that the people around you are very, very negative or they don't really bring much to the table, the 6 will naturally separate you from said people and you'll feel like somewhat of a loner. You might end up being on your own for a while, but you will find the right people once you're separated and where Venus wants you. Venus is what actually governs the 6, as we know. So understand you might have to more so go with the flow with this. You might find that a lot of doors close, but a lot of better doors will open. So this is a very important number to look at, especially in your early adulthood to midlife, just because it does play a very, very huge role in your life stage. And it can make your life a lot better if you already have knowledge of it. So it's really about self-awareness and just knowing that there are better things coming. With the 33 now, this is a master number. Whenever a master number shows up in your chart, understand it's going to bring extra stress, extra power, but extra responsibility. And with the 33, we have 2 3s, which are Jupiter, then 6, which is Venus. And it really brings the need for perfectionism with relationships. It may bring you to be overly sensitive, maybe overly critical as well if you're a perfectionist. So you have to really watch. This is going to bring 6's challenges, but really intensify them to a point where you have to know how to bear with your problems. You have to understand that there are things happening in your life that may be a challenge and you may feel overwhelmed, but understand it's that number that's really pushing you to get something better out of life, or it's just you utilizing the energy in a wrong way. A lot of the times with master numbers, what happens is people that have them in any position in their chart end up not really following the capacity of their master number. The reason being is because it's such a hard number to actually deal with and then direct in the right place. And in turn, it turns into like stress, anxiety, physical ailments like arthritis, toothache, back pains, all these different things. It's just because your chakras are not fully open. It's because your mind isn't ready to actually receive that sort of energy as of yet. Maybe it's too much of your ego still at play. So the universe can't really go through you and transmute the energy in a proper channel. So you need to concentrate on that and understand that yes, you do have this master number and you do have this great potential, but don't put too much stress on yourself. Just follow through with what you're supposed to do, trust the process, and things will go accordingly. The 33 is still very, very much like the 6. It can even bring even better luck than the 6 because it's obviously the 6 intensified, and plus it has the 3 there as well at play. You may also find, as a last point, that you have a need for creativity, especially in your 40s to 50s with this master number. It really comes into play a little later, I would say 40 to 50 to even 60 at times. So you just watch out for having a random need to maybe do music, do art, do all these things, because 3 and 6 are most artistic numbers. So you may have a really, really random need to manifest something that has to do with those types of spheres. And don't hesitate to do it. That could lead you to very, very great, just great places. It can reach you to the heights of your success if you know how to concentrate properly and actually utilize it to the best of your ability. But that should conclude the maturity number 6, one of the more simplified ones. If you guys do have any questions about it, just let me know in the comments. Aside from that, guys, please like, subscribe, holla at me. That's it for today, guys. Peace.